Hello viewers, welcome to Hema's Healthy and Tasty Recipes. Today we will see kids' favorite jam. We will see about how to prepare apple and plums jam. Jams can be easily prepared from the ingredients which are available at home. Fruits are available at home and we need some sugar. Just we have to see that when we pick the fruits, we have to see that at least one fruit contains high pectin content, which is very important for making jam. Pectin is a compound present in the fruits which helps in the jellying, which is the main characteristics of the jam. Now we will go to the procedure. These are the ingredients required to make the apple and plum jam. Apple and plums, I have taken 1.5 of apple and cut into pieces, and these are the pieces of the plums. These plums I have removed the seed and cut into pieces, and apple I peeled it and cut into pieces. After peeling and cutting, the apple weighed up to 200 grams, and after removing the seeds and cutting into pieces, the plums weighed up to 200 grams, and I took around 300 grams of sugar. Actually, for jam making, we need the equal quantity of the sugar quantity should be equal to the quantity of the fruits. That is, 200 grams of apple plus 200 grams of plums is equal to 400 grams. So we need around 400 grams of sugar actually. But as both of them have the pectin content in the fruit, we may need less sugar. So the sugar content is variable here. Now we will see how to prepare it. Now put these pieces into the pan and add water to it. Add enough quantity of water to cover the fruits. And boil them till they will be smashed into paste. You can see that the fruits are cooked now, and almost all the water is evaporated. You can smash with the back of a spoon. This is the time to add the sugar. You can see now it is almost looking like a jam. See, the pectin is released into the juice now. See. Now you can add the sugar. If you want, you can puree these into the soft puree. But I want some chunks of the pieces in the jam, so I am not pureeing them. You can just put them into the blender and you can puree them, or you can just smash like this also. Now add the sugar into it. I am initially adding around 200 grams. I will check if it is sufficient. I will not add the another 100 grams. See, after adding the sugar, again it became liquid consistency. Now we have to cook this until the jam is completely formed into the jam's consistency. So how do we know that jam is formed? We can know it by lifting some of the jam and dropping. It should not drop like a liquid. It should fall at once as a solid. So it will take some time for cooking. Now let it boil with the sugar. We will see after some time. It is almost getting formed now. Actually, there are few tests to check if the jam is formed or not. See, now it is not pouring at a time. It is almost closing. So just before closing also, we can check it by placing some of the jam onto the plate and keep it in the freezer for some time. You can see I kept the jam in the freezer on the plate for 1 minute. After 1 minute, see it is coming together. It is not like a liquid. This is one test, and the another test is, if you pour from high, it should pour like a lumps, not as a liquid. Presently it is looking like somewhat liquid, but after cooling it will solidify. See, sugar should not reach the caramelization stage. We don't want the sugar to reach the caramelization stage because this is a jam. See, now the jam is formed. Now we will add 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. We can add 1 teaspoon of lemon juice and switch off the flame. Lemon juice prevents the sugar from the crystallization, and also it helps to preserve the jam, and also it helps for the pectin to be formed. Now you can switch off the flame and cool it and store it in the sterilized bottle. Now we will see how it spreads on the bread. See, it is spreading very nicely. It means that we switched off the flame at the correct time. So this is the apple and plum jam, which looks very beautiful and very tasty also. And I did it with a half amount of sugar. The sugar quantity required is 400 grams, but that 400 grams is ideally required for the purpose of storage of the jam. If the sugar quantity is more, it acts as a preservative, and the jam can be stored for more time. Even now also we can store this jam up to 15 days to 1 month easily, and we can enjoy it with bread, and we can use it as a decoration on the cakes, as a toppings, etc. So please enjoy this jam. Please make it and enjoy. If you like it, please subscribe.